Hello, Libra placements. Happy birthday. This is going to be your birthday spread. This is a reading only for Libras, Libra placements. Happy birthday to you all. Since it is your season, Libras, I'm going to be offering a free reading for a Libra. If you are the first person to email me, the reading is yours. My email address is in the description box below. So shoot me an email if you would like a personal private reading. And if you're the first one, it's yours and we will make it happen. What I have done here, I've kind of changed up the crystals that I have here a little bit for your reading. I've chosen only stones and crystals that are related to Libra placements. I don't have any opal, which is your birthstone, but we've got some rose quartz here, which is one of your stones. We also have a moonstone, some agate, labradorite, amethysts, and a lapis lazuli with just some clear crystal quartz. That's just kind of a nice basic stone. If you would like the breakdown on why these stones are Libra related, I'd be happy to do that. Leave me a comment, shoot me an email, and we can work out me getting that information to you. All right, Libras, I'm going to start your reading off with, let's see, is this a little bright? Nah, let's turn that up. I'm going to start your reading off with pulling a few oracle cards here for the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Just going to get some leading energy on what's coming up in the next year, and then we're going to go to the tarot. Right? I've got a few decks over here because I'm just not sure which one I'm going to pull from. I'm going to lead your reading with the Zombie Tarot. I like to best that one out when we hit October. So you're going to be the first one that gets a reading with the Zombie Tarot for this fall season. All right, so I want 3 oracle cards here just to get some leading energy for Libra seasons for this upcoming year, their next trip around the sun. Libra season. What can Libras expect this upcoming year? Some leading energies here. All right, we have choice, card of choice. You can see that down there. This card really reminds me of the Two of Wands, which is Aries energy, Aries is your sister sign, Libras. It's a Two of Wands card in the tarot. Card of choices. Again, red, free will, and tarot. And we have the white dove of peace up here. And she's looking into what appears, it almost looks like a crystal ball or a little globe. So some important choices to be made this upcoming year for you. She's draped in red, so possibly this has to do with making choices that are beneficial for you, that have to do with your free will, your progress, thinking more about yourself, maybe, and less of others. Could be a theme for this upcoming year for you. Can I get 2 more, please? I have 2 more oracle cards here to get a little more info. What is coming up for Libra placements in the new year, please? Let's see, what else is coming up for Libras? Oh, there we go. Adventure. I like that. An adventure. All right. She's writing on the butterfly there. That's supposed to represent transition or a transformation, more like. So some sort of transformation coming up. Adventure. You could find yourself traveling more this upcoming year for you from this October to next October. Or if your birthday's, in the end of September, whenever your birthday is. I get 1 more for Libra placements. Just 1 more. Let's see. And gratitude. And she's got butterfly wings as well. So butterflies could be a theme for you here. I love that the crown is kind of floating over the head there. A bit like the Tower card. On the Tower card, the crown is falling. So here it's not falling. It's almost like suspended in air. So we have choice, adventure, and gratitude, Libras. Leading energies here for your new year. Like that. Hope at the bottom of the deck with a lemon tree behind it. Lemons could also be significant for you in this year coming up. I just got to turn on my air conditioner here a little bit. It's getting warm. Okay, Libras. Now let's get into the tarot. I'm using the Zombie Tarot, like I mentioned, for your basic spread, and then I'm going to clarify with one of the decks to my right. I'm also going to be doing, Libras, for you guys, a love reading as well for your year, so keep an eye out for that reading if you're interested in love predictions for the year coming up. Let's see here, Libra. This first card I'm going to pull is going to represent last year. It's going to represent this past trip around the sun for you Libras. So let's see. Last year for Libras. Card to represent last year for Libra placements, please. Four of Swords. All right. Well, this is one of your cards, Libra, coming out here. So representing last year, Four of Swords. This is a card of rest. But as you can see, this is, right, he's a soldier, he's resting with his weapon here. Almost looks like a small grenade launcher, missile launcher of some kind. But in his mind, he's thinking about all these battles. He's thinking about battles probably that have happened already. I don't think he's thinking about future battles. So represents last year, the Four of Swords. I would say that there were a lot of battles this past year. Probably a lot of back and forth with certain people, battles that you had to engage in and then overcome. And they really it's like you needed to rest after these confrontations, because the swords are about our mental energy, right? And you are an air sign, Libras. So these are battles that more than anything mentally exhausted you. So you might have found yourself just almost, I feel like last year was a year of extremes for you. You would get into these possibly like verbal quarrels with other people that would really weigh on your mind. And it was like after you quarreled with someone verbally and went back and forth, maybe debating or defending your stance or something along those lines, it's like they exhausted you and you had to rest afterwards. So I feel like there was almost like extreme emotions where you're extremely ramped up and you know, like I said, defending your stance or fighting for a cause or something like that. And then when you weren't ramped up, it was like you just got really depleted afterwards, because these battles took a lot out of you. So it feels like it was extreme emotions of either extreme highs and then extreme lows for you last year. And let's see, this next placement is what to let go of from the last year, what is not going to serve you moving forward in your new year. So for Libra placements, what to let go of, what's not going to serve Libras in this year coming up, this new year for them. What is not going to serve Libras from the past year? The Knight of Wands. Okay. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Sagittarius specifically with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a really confident energy, sometimes a little overly confident. And the Knight of Wands, I say this is a really fly by your pants kind of energy. It's really confident. He goes in a bunch of different directions, and it's this energy of kind of like throwing a bunch of stuff to the wall and seeing what sticks. That is not going to serve you this new year. So curious to see what other cards come out here, because what I'm gathering from this is that this new year, what's going to serve you is being more planned out, more methodical, and not so all over the place, and almost not as whimsical with your movements and with your actions. This year, your actions, it's almost calling for your actions and your movement forward to be more deliberate and more planned out. Not relying as much on instinct this year is what I'm seeing here. What will not serve you. It's also not going to serve you to be, I'm also getting, not that the Knight of Wands is super self-sacrificial, but I'm getting that with this card for some reason. We'll see what else comes out. This card represents your new year. What is the new year looking like for Libras? Oh, 2 cards. Okay. We got the Nine of Cups with Judgment. Interesting. 9 of Cups is Pisces energy. Judgment is Scorpio energy, Pluto. All right. 9 of Cups with Judgment. This represents your new year. So the 9 of Cups, I really like that. The 9 of Cups is a card about, it's about being vulnerable while protecting yourself at the same time. Especially with this one. You can see she's wrapped in a blanket. right? Because this card, this is the zombie tarot. So we're you know, it's kind of set in a zombie apocalypse type of environment here. And so she's hiding out from the zombies, and it's almost like she's got this little window here in this shelter, this stone, very solid shelter that she's in, but she's thinking about paradise. It's like she can see paradise. It's in her grasp, right? But she's also protected. She's wrapped up in a blanket. She's got a rifle here. There's bullets down here. And like I said, she's in this brick stone structure. Very protected here, but dreaming, thinking about really what she wants. Manifestation is going to be really big for you this upcoming year. And the Judgment card. Judgment is card 20, which works out to a 2. 2s are about making these choices, right? Now, Judgment is a spiritual awakening, but it's making a final decision, right? As you can see depicted here, this would be, you know, a nuclear bomb, atom bomb, coming to destroy and create some sort of mushroom cloud deal here. Now, when someone sets off a nuclear bomb, that's a pretty final decision. You can't come back from that, right? You can't just clean up the mess after you you set off a nuclear weapon. So your new year is going to be about you making final decisions, being again more decisive this year, not as fly by the seat of your pants. Making those final decisions to really concentrate on you, on what you want to manifest, your dreams. What is your idea of paradise, Libras? Because you have the opportunity to really call that in this year. But it takes you really standing firm in your manifestations, not getting distracted, right? The Knight of Wands, don't let yourself get distracted. That energy is not going to serve you. It's going to serve you to be very focused and very mindful and a little emotionally vulnerable within yourself, tapping into your own emotions and your own dreams and deciding, yes, this is what I want, not being wishy-washy, right? Because when we manifest, the universe likes very clear, direct, focused messages. So that's representing your new year. I like that very much here. Water energy in the center, Scorpio and Pisces. You could have a Scorpio or Pisces placement that's very significant to you this upcoming year as well. Now here we're going to get, what is your unexpected surprise or gift? An unexpected surprise or gift for Libras for their new year, for the birthday. Unexpected surprise or gift. Unexpected surprise or gift for Libra placements. Unexpected surprise or gift for Libra placements, please. Unexpected surprise or gift. Knight of Cups. Lovely. So we have 2 knights here, which is great. Now, this is, right, what to let go of, this super fast-moving knight. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are the 2 fastest moving knights. The Knight of Cups came out under your unexpected surprise or gift. The Knight of Cups is a very dreamy energy. We have more water energy here. Pisces, again, specifically, but also Scorpio, Cancer. You'll see in this card, he's holding his brain, right? It's outside of his head because he's not using it. It's there. He still has it. But this is like Cups. He's riding the wave of his emotions. He's tapped into his emotions here, his feelings, his subconscious. This is your unexpected surprise and gift for the new year. For those of you looking for a relationship, you could definitely, someone that's very romantic could come into your life this year. Possibly during Pisces season. Since we've got, and the Hangman was at the bottom when I pulled this, which is a Pisces card. And we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is more water energy. And the 8 of Cups below it, which is Pisces again. So, you had a Pisces heavy spread here, Libras. If you have any Pisceses in your life, you might want to pay extra attention to them. Or just, you know, make it a point to. Because that person could hold some some answers for you, could help you. But there's definitely new love here. And if this is not about a new love, new relationship, this is about new emotions. You're feeling, you're just going to be, your unexpected surprise or gift is how tapped in you're going to be feeling to your own emotions, how connected you're going to feel to your own dreams and ambitions. And I feel like it's actually going to be pretty easy for you to let go of this energy because this is coming into you. You're not going to want to move in all directions and fly by the seat of your pants because you're more tapped into your to yourself here, to your feelings, to your true to your soul here, really, and what it is that you want. And that's what you're being told to manifest and make a final decision about. Okay, this is going to be your superpower for your new year. What is Libra's superpower for the new year? Libra's superpower for the new year. What is it? What is it? Card superpower for the new year for Libras. The Chariot. Wow, we've so much water energy coming out. The Hangman is at the bottom of the deck again. So, again, Pisces, Four of Cups at the bottom of that, which is Cancer, and the Chariot is also Cancer. So, your emotions are going to be highlighted this upcoming year. Not so much your mind or your body, but your feelings. The Chariot, Cancer energy. As you can see here in this card, this person is kind of, they're going down a driveway. Now, they're defending themselves from zombies while doing so. There's like a machine gun at the top of this Hearst-type car. And this guy's hanging out the window shooting these zombies that are following them. They're following them to this home. The Chariot is a card of moving locations. It can be. Some of you could be moving in this year. Or if you're not moving, there's some sort of upgrade or maybe remodeling, something that you're doing to your home. But your superpower for this new year has to do specifically with your own willpower. The Chariot is a card of control. Your superpower for this new year is that you could find yourself in leadership positions or positions of control and power and not really even know how or why it happened. But people are really going to be looking to you, I feel, Libras, for guidance here. They want you to step up and be the leader. And it's because you've proven yourself to be trustworthy, right? And I feel like part of that has to do with letting go of this Knight of Wands energy. But you're regaining, you're taking back control, but you're not, but it's like people are giving it to you and you're just accepting it. That's what this feels like. And it could have something to do, this could even be a power dynamic that shifts in your own home when it comes to control and exerting your stance is what this feels like. So your superpower is going to be this control. You're just going to have control over more things this year, over more aspects of your life. It's like you know what direction you want. Again, you know what direction you want to go in because you're making these final decisions. This last card is going to be a wish to make. A wish that the universe is guiding Libras to make for their new year. A wish for Libras to make, please. A wish for Libras to make. A wish for Libras to make, please, for this new year, for their new year. A wish for Libras to make. The King of Hazards. Very nice. So, King of Hazards, King of Discs, or Pentacles in the traditional tarot, right? Now, this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Taurus specifically, the kings are usually the fixed signs. Now, you can see in this one, he's strapped to his office chair, right? And he's worked himself to the bone, right? The King of Hazards in this deck, it's almost like all he's done is work. But since this is a wish for you to make, there's definitely the possibility of financial gains really coming into your life and upgrading. The King of Hazards is also a boss, right? A boss energy. People cede control to the King of Hazards, just like I mentioned in the Chariot. So a wish for you to make is to really concentrate on your material world, Libras, how you can upgrade it, how you can make things better than they already are right now. And I feel like there's a wish to make as well is for it's for financial gain, but it's like, imagine you already have it, you know? The one warning I would give to you is be careful not to work yourself to the bone, right? Remember to take some time to rest and relax, take some time for you. But your wish to make here is to be the boss of your own company, your own home, your family, your friend group. The Seven of Hazards is at the bottom of the deck, along with another king, the King of Wands, which is a Leo card. Kings, leaders, right? It's about responsibility. People giving you responsibility, power, and success. Kings are also about protection. They protect their group. They protect their tribe, if you will. So if you feel like you're not, I don't know, protecting people enough, that's another wish to make, because the energy is here for you. Again, Seven of Hazards at the bottom of the deck, being patient while while the seeds that you sowed years ago can come to fruition. So it looks like you've got a great opportunity here, Libras, to really upgrade and really take on this boss energy this year. Become the boss of your own life, maybe too. Okay, let's see. We're going to clarify with this is called the White Sage Tarot. I haven't used this one in a while, but I want to for your reading. Let's see what comes out here. So we're going to clarify your last year first. This Four of Swords energy, these battles that you had to go through, this rest, right, represents your last year. What else with this Four of Swords for last year for Libra placements, please? What else for this Four of Swords? Anything else? No. Okay, the Three of Cups. And your energy here, Justice. All right, Libras. So Three of Cups, more water energy, Cancer with the Three of Cups. And Justice is you. So represents last year. You could have had gotten into some heated arguments or verbal exchanges with friends, actually. This could have led to you possibly losing some friendships, or something became out of balance when it came to social relations in your life over the past last year. I feel like last year this, was a little difficult for you, Libras, because you might have felt a little out of whack. Like you were trying to balance, I feel like these verbal spars that you might have gotten into, right? These battles, if you will, were you trying to get balance back into your social interactions with people? But I feel like it didn't work out in all situations, because they were heated, right? Like I said, your emotions would get really, really heightened, and it was so exhausting that you would need this rest afterwards. I said it was this up and down energy is what it feels like. And it had to do specifically with, social groups, friend groups, the Three of Cups, people that you would feel comfortable with, friends that you would go out to restaurants with, or bars, or music festivals, or coffee shops. Your attempt to bring balance in, like I said, I think it worked in some situations, but in others, it didn't. Yeah, the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Swords is a card of winning at all costs. And sometimes that means cutting ties with people. So that's what I feel like happened last year for you, Libras. All right, let's see what this Knight of Wands is. What to let go of, what will not serve you. Clarify this Knight of Wands energy, please. Knight of Wands. Okay. What to let go of, what will no longer serve you. Anything else? Libra placements, Knight of Wands. The new year. Nope. Okay. We have the World and the Ace of Cups coming out. Okay. So you were giving away too much last year. Is what this is. You were trying to be everywhere at once, Libras, in the whole world. You wanted to be all the places. Right, and it's interesting because we have this choice and then adventure here. I feel like last year you wanted to go on all the adventures, and you probably did do a decent amount of traveling last year. But that's not what's going to serve you this year, because you were traveling all these places you were going, all this energy that you were expelling to multiple locations with the World coming out. And it was probably successful with the World coming out as well. But we have the Ace of Cups after the World. I feel like it drained you emotionally. All this going everywhere, being everywhere at once. You could have traveled, I feel like you traveled a decent length. You could have even traveled overseas last year. And probably made some very nice connections around the world, honestly, with this Ace of Cups energy, because when you show up, people can sense that you are open. Your emotions are open. You're open to taking in information. But this drains you, Libra. It left you drained, right? So I feel like it's not, what I'm saying here is not to close yourself off from the world, but it's about just being more methodical and more, I used the word earlier, now I can't think of it. But more specific on where you put your time and energy and where you put your confidence. I feel like what else happened last year is that you probably helped raise other people's confidence levels a lot, because they felt immediately like they could trust you with their emotions. So you could have had people telling you a lot of stories about themselves, divulging a lot of personal information fairly quickly. But again, I feel like this message is coming out because it's time to return to you, and so that you don't feel so drained and all over the place this year. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. The World card usually has the fixed signs on it, which is Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Right, and this is an Aquarius card, so could have an Aquarius specifically that was maybe running you a little ragged, or one of the fixed signs that I just mentioned. It doesn't have to be. Like I said, with the World card, there were successes. There was success, there was exposure, there was traveling. It was all positive. But it's just not going to serve you this year, is all. Okay, now let's look at the Nine of Cups and Judgment. Since two cards came out, I'm going to look at the connecting energy. What connects these two energies together? This manifestation energy with this spiritual awakening and making final decisions, really, is what this is about for you, Libras, I think, more than anything. It's interesting, we have two cards in the center here now, maybe three, I don't know what that one that's turned over is, about manifesting and making a wish. Oh, okay, yeah, three of them. So the Nine of Cups came out again, so this is the universe telling you, Libras, I said what I said. The Nine of Cups, connecting energy to Judgment, is the Nine of Cups. Manifestation. If you would like to know more about that card specifically, please email me or leave me a comment, and I will be, again, happy to get that information to you, because that's a significant energy coming out. Nine of Cups with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is also a card of home, just like the Chariot is. Now, the Four of Wands is more about home and hearth, how your home environment connects to your heart, really. So it's, it's not a house, it's a home type of feeling here. And if you'll notice, we've got all this water coming out again, right? Cancer, this is all the water energies here with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups, Pisces again, Four of Wands, Aries energy. Excuse me. So what connects your manifestations to your final decisions, to your spiritual awakenings and making these final decisions is your manifestations themselves. And again, this card, they sometimes call it Make-A-Wish card because it's hard to tell on this one, but often, it's four wands and there's usually two on either side. So it looks like 1111, which, is a Make-A-Wish time. So your new year is going to be full of manifesting and bringing calling energies into your life. Now these again, it could have to do with your home specifically with the Four of Wands. There's going to be more celebrating this year for you as well. There's going to be reason to celebrate with the Four of Wands. You could have, if some of you have children that are away from college, you could be celebrating them coming home or away over whatever in the serving in the armed forces, training. A child that is away from home for a long period of time could be coming back this year, and you have a homecoming party, a celebration. But there's definitely reason to celebrate here with the Four of Wands, and your emotions and your heart feel very connected this year. Because in the center of your spread here, we have fire energy and we have water energy. And that is it. Fire and water, your instincts, your intuition, your emotions, and your subconscious, they're going to be very united this year. So if you felt like not quite yourself your last birthday year, I think you're going to be coming back to yourself this upcoming year. What this feels like to me. Okay. Now let's look at, and this is Mars energy as well. You could have an Aries or a Scorpio in your life that is going to be significant as well. Aries, Pisces, or Scorpio. One of those three signs could be real significant this upcoming year for you. Let's look at your unexpected surprise and gift, this Knight of Cups, this dream come true. A very loyal energy, very romantic, poetic. Your unexpected surprise and gift, your life is going to be possibly a little calmer this year, and it's almost, I feel like your life this year is it's gonna look almost like art in motion, like poetry in motion. That's what I'm seeing. That's your unexpected surprise or gift. We have the Hierophant coming out with the Knight of Cups. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and we have Death at the bottom of the deck, which is, again, more Scorpio energy here. The Hierophant with the Knight of Cups. I like that very much. Your unexpected surprise and gift is, Libras, I don't think you're going to have to do much in order to feel reconnected to your dreams and to this like almost artistic lifestyle. It's what I see here. Because it's connected directly to who you are with the Hierophant. Like I said, you are coming back to who you are. The Hierophant is our traditions, our rituals, our spiritual beliefs, right? You'll notice this, I think it's a fox or a deer. I know those are two very different animals sleeping here, but there's this key, right? This key that this Hierophant is almost protecting. The key is the keys to heaven, represented in traditional tarot. But it's the answers. The Hierophant, I always say, is a spiritual conduit between the universal energy and the material world. You are going to feel, your unexpected gift or surprise is you are just going to feel naturally more connected this year to spirit, to Mother Earth, to nature, to the universal energy, probably to others around you as well. I feel like you're going to see a lot more synchronicities this year than you did last year as well, because you're reconnecting to yourself, right? You could find people that you used to perform rituals or traditions or ceremonies with come back into your life, offering, asking you, hey, do you want to, if you're someone that goes to church, They might ask you if you want to go to church with them, or if you're someone, you know, that likes to go to sound baths. They might ask you if you want to go to a sound bath with them, or a grounding ritual. Something like that, that reconnects you to your spiritual purpose, which makes you, you know, by default, you feel more connected to yourself when you are connected to your spiritual purpose. Now, your superpower for the new year. Let's clarify the Chariot here. Let's look at the Chariot, please. The Fool. Lots of major arcana coming out for you in these clarifying cards, Libras. The Fool is Aquarius energy, ruled by Uranus. Okay, so we have the Fool with the Chariot, superpowers for the new year. I feel like you're going to have a bit of a more youthful spirit this year, and that's part of your superpower. Your blind faith is also going to be a superpower of yours this upcoming year. You are going to use blind faith to inform your will. And that in turn is what you are going to use to drive things forward. There's going to require some compromise here with the Chariot and the Fool coming out. But again, this is part of your superpower. I feel like people will compromise with you and give certain things up that they originally wanted without even really knowing it. Your superpower for this new year is also going to be, you're going to be a rather smooth talker this year, Libras. No, sorry about that. Sorry. Amber alert on my phone. My apologies. That was really loud. Okay. Let's get back to this. You're going to be a smooth talker. I'm not saying you haven't been in the past, Libras, right? You are known as being a little that way. But it's going to be even more prominent this year. Your words are going to be like butter to people. Like I said, because they are actually going to compromise with you and give something up, and they don't even realize they're doing it. Because you are so charismatic this year. People are they want to put their faith and trust in you. And I feel like you might even be a little bit confused as to why, because I feel like you're kind of over here going, whoa, I don't even know what I'm doing. But you do, Libras, you do. That's the thing. You're just being informed by a power that is greater than you. You're being informed by the universe. Okay? Here. You're reconnected. These synchronicities, I really feel like you're going to see a lot of synchronicities coming up here. Things to look out for, butterflies, maybe the Eiffel Tower. Symbols that are just present here. Acorns could be a symbol for you for this upcoming year. I'll do a little post in the community tab about symbols to look out for you all, Libras. But more Aquarius energy, I think I mentioned with the Fool, Aquarius and Cancer here. So yeah, your superpower is going to be the amount of trust and faith that people are putting in you. They want to cede that control to you. So take it, because it's your superpower. This is what's meant to happen this year for you. Okay? We're going to look at the King of Wands, or the King of Hazards. A wish to make for Libras. A wish to make for Libra placements, please. Let's clarify this King of Hazards. King of Hazards for Libras. King of Hazards for Libra placements. Another major arcana, the High Priestess. I like that a lot. The High Priestess, kind of the feminine energy version of the Hierophant. Sometimes the Hierophant is called the High Priest in certain decks. Okay, so we have got the High Priestess coming out with the... Okay, funny, did I not say I was clarifying the King of Wands and then I corrected myself? But look at what came out, the King of Wands. So here he is. You have two kings there. along with the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. So the High Priestess is Pisces energy, the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands is Leo energy. So Pisces and Leo ending heavy, and Pisces again at the bottom of the deck with the moon. I mean, Libras, really, really keep an eye out for Pisceses in your life. Could be very significant this year. Any water sign, really. Well, God, we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio major arcana out here, and cards representing each of them. Yeah, so really on any of the water placements, but it is Pisces heavy. Aquariuses could also be significant. Aquarius, any of the fixed signs, actually, because we've got Aquarius, Taurus, Leo out here, and then all of them on the World card. So, yeah, the fixed signs plus Pisces. And the fixed signs and the water signs. How about that, Libras? That makes it pretty simple. Fixed signs and water signs are going to be especially significant this upcoming year for you. Now, here we go. A wish to make. All right. A wish to make. If you used to dream a lot and that hasn't been happening for you lately, wish for that again, because it's right here. And this again, we have two kings here, Taurus and Leo energy. Being in control, being the leader. And the Seven of Wands, again, more Leo energy. The Seven of Wands is a card of standing your ground. If you feel like you've been letting people push you around, especially people in leadership or authority roles, wish for you to take that power back. That's the wish for you to make here, is to take that power back that you have been ceding to other authority figures, taking it back for yourself, standing your ground. And it's interesting because you don't have to move a lot here. This wish to make. The High Priestess is a card of potential energy. She is not moving. The Kings do move, they're active, but we have the Seven of Wands here, which is a card of defending your stance, standing your ground. The Seven of Wands in traditional tarot, it's the guy that's standing on a cliff and there are 6 other wands coming at him. He's not moving. He's not budging. He's not proceeding forward, but he's not backing down either. He's just going to stand right where he is and defend his position. So that's your wish to make, is defending your position and your stance more, not letting other authority figure. You are the authority figure. Make that wish, right? Wish for you to be the one that's in authority, for you to be the one that is in control. And it'll come true. The High Priestess, you're very connected. You're very connected to your emotions and to the universal energy. So these wishes are very ripe for them, yeah, right? For them to happen. Okay, Libras, I am going to pull from this deck here that has words on it. We're just going to end this reading with 3 cards from this deck, just to see if there are any final messages for Libras. Final messages for Libras birthday reading, please, universe. Final messages for Libras. 9 of Swords. Fear. Gemini energy. Notice we do not have a lot of swords on your spread here, Libra. Really, the only sword energy that came out is right up here, and it's you. 4 of Swords and your energy. That's it. That's mental energy, right? So there's not going to be a whole lot of thinking going on this upcoming year. It's much more about your emotions and your instincts. One more, please. Final message for Libra's birthday reading. One more, please. Okay. So the 9 of Swords, the word fear on that card. We have the 6 of Cups, word innocence on that card. And we have the 3 of Discs, 3 of Pentacles, the word works on that card. So final message, you're going to have to overcome some fear here, some sleepless nights. The 6 of Cups, innocence. This is a card, this could sometimes be a card that means a gift is coming to you from the universe. It is a card of protection, being protected. Again, it's kind of a childlike card. And then we have the Three of Discs, works. So this is the final parting message here, Libras, is to overcome your fear of, some of you overcoming a fear of working with children. Some of you, it's about overcoming a fear of receiving gifts from the universe that will benefit you. Works. Also, there are two other people, possibly more, in your life that can help you, that you can work with. These could even be older people or just more mature. They could know more about the field that you work in, that they almost become like your mentors and you're in an apprentice type of energy. But either way, it's overcoming fear in order to receive. Now with this Ace of Cups here, your people tell you things, right? You're open to receive when it comes to people telling you things, but this is about being open to receive from the universe, right? Knowing that you are worthy of receiving goodness and gifts that the universe has to offer you. Finding that self-worth, getting rid of the fear, that you might not be good enough or something like that, because you are. And once that fear is overcome, feel like the universe does reward you and something great happens in the material world. Energies are brought together and there's something special that happens when it comes to work, your material work in the three-dimensional world here. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck again, with the King of Wands again. So this is a brand new beginning. You're going to be a leader this year, Libras. You might be starting your own company. You might be becoming your own boss. But this is something that you've never done before. It's a brand new experience for you. And the spread is really calling for you to embrace that. Go on the adventure. And don't forget to express gratitude this year. It's going to be really important. Gratitude is the highest vibration that we can resonate with in our bodies. So gratitude lists could be a big thing for you this year. If you feel like you're getting in your head, and just go to gratitude. I feel like that's your answer here. All right, Libras, thanks so much for being here. This was your birthday reading. I will be posting your love birthday reading as well. Happy birthdays, and take care of yourselves. I hope you have an amazing year.